They are 2 of the 4 double-digit seeds wrestling tonight on the center mats.
Match on the left here, maybe a little bit more tactical here between the two wrestlers. On the right, let it fly. Seeds 11 and 10 here. Both got falls to get into the finals. They can take you from your feet to your back. Andoni and Lovett should be entertaining.
House money, coach. The only time I ever win at the casino is when I'm ahead. When I'm playing with my own money, I lose. I play tight. He's playing with house money. These two over here on the right, they've got to let it go. You know, you talked about Logan Stieber right before we started, and I'm talking about a man that, coach, very rarely at the end of the season are you happy. Logan Stieber went like 10 years at the end of the year never losing.
Yeah.
He won all his high school, won all his college, didn't win a world championship. This kid is special. He was a great champion for Ohio State University.
Sammy Sasso there, artful scrambler here, but Yanni DeHakmalis with the splits right there. He does a good job as anybody. He gets that ankle lifted right there, get the shoulder pinned to the mat here, clears his ankles as well as anybody in the country.
And he's heavy. He's heavy on top. He's heavy with his finishes. He's very physical, and he's very big and strong for the weight class.
DC, before the action really picks up in these matches, we've again got Matt's going 4 on the outside as guys try to become All-Americans. Shout out to Chris Pendleton and the Oregon State Beavers. 4 for 4 here in this round, and it's the first time they've had 4 All-Americans since 1995.
I mean, Mike, Chris Pendleton, Engel, Isaiah Martinez, and Mike Kasoy are doing a fantastic job in Corvallis to get 4 All-Americans and still got guys to wrestle. They've still got their heavyweight. They've got Trey Munoz, the 6th still to go. So tremendous effort by the Beavers of Oregon State.
Your college teammate, their head coach, you got a good friend because he would not open the vault with any stories from Stillwater.
Well, he keeps it for himself. He always threatens me with TMZ the moment I start messing with him.
Trust me, Mike was asking.
I'm sorry, Coach. DeHakmalis up 2-0, and now Ridge Lovett with the 2-0 lead. The kid's impressive, man. A very, very good wrestler from Nebraska.
And I've been impressed with how Andonian uses his length as well, and that's another example of it. They're almost getting a Winn-Dixie little turn in that situation. Both guys right there at the edge of the mat. And that cradle could be there. He's lifting up on the bottom leg. He's attacking it.
If you're on the bottom of Ridge Lovett, you have got to be careful when he gets his legs in because he comes cross over the top, very physical crossface, trying to catch that cradle. And he got Tariq Wilson in twice to pin him.
Right here, and then now Andonian turns back into it. Should get the reversal.
It is a reversal. It should have been a reversal before.
Right.
The moment he turns back into him and he gets the back, it does not matter. You got to award the points.
Andonian has been phenomenal. We talk about the state of Ohio. The junior out of Kirtland, Ohio, was a 2-time state champion at St. Edward High School in Lakewood, just west of Cleveland. And his only losses this year are to Tariq Wilson, who Lovett pinned, and Sammy Sasso, who's on the left side of your screen, down 2-1 against Yanni DeHakmalis.
23 seconds left here this period. Critical situation for Andonian to stay in the top position. Both guys have lengths. They know how to readjust. You know, they might get knocked to their side here a little bit, but they know how to readjust from the top position. Cradle.
Oh, he got him in the cradle.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, Lovett's doing a really good job of getting his hips to the opposite side here.
Yep, and he got his right hand through the lock. See, he has his right hand planted out there. That's got to be close to a reversal.
Yes. Coach, these are the situations that annoy me. These are the situations that kind of drive me nuts. They grind my gears, Coach, because the guy's laying on his back. You should be counting points or at least putting him in the danger position. Well, there was a time where guys would just lay on their back for minutes and not give up points.
Yeah, you see he slipped that right hand through, right, on that cradle. So watch the right hand of Lovett as that cradle is locked up, okay? Right hand right there as it comes through. He comes all the way across the body right there.
Still okay now, here, Coach. Now, right here.
Right here.
This is where I see you got to start awarding some back points.
At least get a 1.
Yeah, I mean, what is going on?
Mark Manning.
Manning threw it aggressively.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Snyder threw it.
Brian Snyder went to the corner. I got the ammo.
You see Yanni get another takedown there on Sammy Sasso. And if you've watched Sammy Sasso wrestle, you understand how difficult it is to score on him. Yeah. So for Yanni to be doing it in the way that he's doing it shows you what a special talent Yanni DeHakmalis is.
And the talent runs in the Sasso family. His younger brother, Sonny, just won a Pennsylvania state title at 189 pounds last weekend.
He is a stud, man, Sonny Sasso.
So notice a little slide adjustment there into that crackdown position there for Yanni to go ahead and keep in that position in short time.
They just gave one over here, Coach, on the challenge. No reversal, but actually they gave nothing. They actually confirmed that there was no change in anything in that position. I mean, Coach, if a guy's laying on his back, there obviously is a change.
Yeah,
or it would seem that way, right? Or was the lock what kept him in place?
No, I think the lock probably is what kept it in place. And no sale.
It saved him. It saved him. Just holding on.
Yeah. Look at these guys go at it, though. That won't settle. Those points won't settle this match.
Got two double-digit seeds on the right side going for broke with a trip to the NCAA finals on the line.
Coach, I got to be honest, I've got some real strong opinions, so at times you're going to have to reel me in because I will tell you how. I mean, look at this. Love it with that nasty power half. Look at the half Nelson that Love it. Look at the flexibility of Andonian.
Yeah, but he's really taking that shoulder out hard. He's got to tuck that head in just a little bit more. If he can straighten his left elbow out, Love it. There it is. But
oh, my goodness.
Right there, he moved into the pressure, then came back.
He's too high. Love it seems a little bit high now. He's got to get his hips back.
He does it just well, though, DC. Hard, tiring ride there, all the way up to 140 of riding time. Now hard with that power half. He's coming off to the side, puts the leg back in for security. As they come to the feet, he's going to go ahead and try to take him backwards. Now potentially a mat return. And, Andonian is so tall, he's tough to get, you lift him up and you're lucky just to get him onto his toes.
Absolutely. Coach, we look off to the left. We got Sonny Sasso on top of Yianni Diakomihalis. Yanni's doing a really good job of fighting the lock. That's one of the things that makes Yanni so special. He takes risk. He doesn't worry about turning back into a dangerous guy like Sammy Sasso. Gets back to his feet, attacks him, because the moment you let a guy go, Coach, is when you go, oh man, I want to ride him more. You don't give him a moment to recover. Yanni went right back at the offense.
Look at that reversal. Gets ridden out for over 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and all of a sudden gets up the reversal at the end of the period.
And that would drive me as a coach crazy.
I had a rule when I was coaching, okay? No legs in the last 30 seconds, Go ahead and hit the mat returns because one of two things can happen. Of course, Love it is a superior leg wrestler. You got to trust his instincts on this. But for the average leg wrestler, it's really a reversal or nothing. In that instance, Andonian did a nice job of fighting off of his back and also getting the reversal at the end of the period. Not quitting at all. Great competitors.
Andonian, a third-time qualifier, trying to build on what Mekhi Lewis did in 2019, becoming Virginia Tech's first NCAA champion.
And I think this is what I love the most about the end of the season in wrestling, right? You're going to watch Mekhi Lewis wrestle a little bit later. You got Andonian from Virginia Tech. So you start to see these programs, these fantastic coaches start to make their mark on the country, right? Because you don't think about Virginia Tech much whenever you're thinking wrestling. But when the lights are the brightest and the stage is set, we get to watch these guys. That's Mike Kozecki up there. You get to watch these guys try to chase down things that are so special.
Love it, really working hard for a reversal in here. You see how he's just driving back into the leg. Now he can go ahead and run through it. Andonian pretty solid on being able to roll through in this position. Let's see what Lovett does. He's got to keep that bottom ankle free and see how Andonian has grabbed it. Now he's cleared it off. In a great position here to go Merkel position with a head and arm.
Lovett is wrestling reversal here. If you're Lovett, you try to wrestle escape because you have that riding point. You have so much riding time. You've got to wrestle one to try to give yourself a chance, because the moment he gets away, Coach, it's tied score.
Yeah, I think he's got to go look for one right now at this stage. Right there, it gets him a little bit high, but what do I know? Right there, it gets him reversal. Right? Stuck with his strategy. Now he's got riding time going in his direction here. So if he can stay in the top position this next 45 seconds, he'll win.
And what he has done, obviously, is ride with control. but giving up reversals. He hasn't given up any escapes. That's why the score is 4-4. But on the mat, for the most part, Lovett has done a great job of controlling. He just hasn't controlled well in the scrambles.
Notice how he's waiting to put those legs. He gets both legs in right now. Gets the nice breakdown. Got to be careful.
Oh!
Got to be careful.
Oh, my goodness.
Puts the leg in one more time, and that's a good position for Andonian here. He's got the head control.
Andonian is attacking the head, trying to defensive pin him, and now Lovett's in trouble.
He's got his
with
arms
short time to go.
Nope. Beautiful job of following. 1 point for the riding time.
He locks it in, and Ridge Lovett, the number 10 seed, is on to the NCAA Finals.
How about that? Sticking with the strategy of going for the reversal and then staying with the legs late.
And that was not an easy finish. That was dangerous those last couple seconds.
You get this. You know why we didn't call that.
I mean, Coach, you know, Coach, I have made it a habit of listening to you. But he didn't listen, and it paid off.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, he gets through the middle. He takes that left arm back through, and then he's got the leg split.
Beautiful work.
Beautiful job by Ridge Lovett.
Yanni Diakomihalis with the 6-3 lead with the riding time point now over Sammy Sasso, with Diakomihalis working to earn a trip to the NCAA Finals for the third time, but this year doing it at a new weight as he moves up. A two-time champion at 141, here now at 149.
And he just keeps on the offense. Yanni just keeps getting to the legs. I remember when Yanni made his first world team, the way the world viewed the threat that was Yanni Diakomihalis. We have seen that threat on multiple occasions, and right now he finds himself wrestling for his third national title.